Morning everybody, how are you? Now I've been thinking about lockdown stories, and I was thinking that it's a time when we've all kind of been on top of each other and our houses feel rather small. So I thought I would share with you a book that reminds me of being in lockdown and all together, and it's called A Squash and a Squeeze, and it's by Julia Donaldson. An old lady lived all by herself with a table and chairs and a jug on a shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, will you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your hen," said the wise old man. "Take in my hen? What a curious plan." Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It was pokey for one and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle, there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, will you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. The old lady cried, "Glory be! It was tiny for two and it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, will you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in a pig which kept chasing the hen, then raiding the larder again and again. The old lady cried, "Stop, I implore! It was titchy for three and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees my house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, will you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four, it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out, I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, will you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man. "But then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window, out flew the hen. "Oh, that's better, I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. "My ass is beginning to feel pretty big." She huffed and puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house, it's enormous now." "Thank you, wise old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for five, it's gigantic for one. There's no need to grumble, there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house." And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. She's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It's not a squash or a squeeze. So when you're really, really stressed about your bedrooms that are all on top of each other and you think that you've got people all over the place, just remember, not too much longer, it will feel massive, the sun will be shining again, and you'll be ready to just have fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a wonderful book day. I'll see you soon.